Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the world of budget-friendly gourmet cooking. And let me tell you, it's easier than you think to whip up delicious fancy dishes without breaking the bank. So grab your apron, and let's get started on this culinary adventure that will not only impress your taste buds, but also keep your wallet happy. First things first, let's talk about the magic of planning. I know it sounds boring, but hear me out. When you plan your meals for the week, you can make a shopping list that keeps you focused. This means fewer impulse buys and less food waste. Trust me, meal planning is like having a roadmap for your week. You'll know exactly what to buy, and you'll be able to take advantage of sales and seasonal produce. Seasonal fruits and vegetables are often cheaper, fresher, and tastier. So, if you see asparagus on sale in spring or pumpkins in the fall, scoop them up. Now, let's get into the kitchen hacks that will elevate your cooking game without costing a fortune. One of my favorite tips is to invest in some basic pantry staples. Things like rice, pasta, lentils, and canned tomatoes are inexpensive and versatile. You can create a variety of gourmet dishes from just these ingredients. For example, a simple risotto can be made with arborio rice, some broth, and whatever veggies you have lying around. Add a sprinkle of Parmesan, and voila! You've got a restaurant-quality dish. Speaking of pantry staples, let's not forget about spices. A well-stocked spice rack can transform a basic meal into something extraordinary. You don't need to buy every spice under the sun, but a few key players like garlic powder, cumin, paprika, and dried herbs can go a long way. They add depth and flavor without the need for expensive ingredients. And here's a little hack. If you're ever in a pinch and don't have fresh herbs, dried herbs can be used in a pinch, but remember to use less since they're more concentrated. Now, let's talk about the power of leftovers. I know we've all been there, cooking a big meal and then staring at the leftovers, wondering what to do with them. Instead of letting them sit in the fridge until they become science experiments, think of them as building blocks for your next gourmet dish. Leftover roasted chicken? Toss it into a salad or make a creamy chicken pasta. Got some veggies left over? Throw them into a frittata for a quick breakfast or lunch. The key is to be creative and think outside the box. Another great tip is to use your freezer wisely. Freezing is a fantastic way to save money and reduce waste. If you buy fruits or vegetables in bulk, chop them up and freeze them for later use. Frozen produce is often just as nutritious as fresh and can be used in smoothies, soups, or stir-fries. Plus, you can buy meat in bulk when it's on sale, portion it out, and freeze it for future meals. It's like having a gourmet meal kit waiting for you whenever you need it. Now, let's talk about presentation, because we all know that we eat with our eyes first. You don't need fancy plates or expensive garnishes to make your food look gourmet. Simple tricks, like using fresh herbs as a garnish or drizzling a little olive oil on top of a dish, can elevate the presentation. And don't underestimate the power of color. A splash of vibrant veggies or a sprinkle of nuts can make your dish pop. Remember, we eat with our eyes first, so take a moment to arrange your plate nicely. It's all about that Instagram-worthy moment, right? And here's a little secret. You can create gourmet sauces and dressings that will take your dishes to the next level. A simple vinaigrette can be made with olive oil, vinegar, mustard, and honey. Whisk it together, and you've got a dressing that's way better than anything you'll find in a bottle. Want a creamy sauce? Blend some yogurt with garlic, lemon juice, and herbs for a quick and healthy dip or dressing. The possibilities are endless, and they're all budget-friendly. Let's not forget about the importance of cooking techniques. Learning a few basic cooking methods can make a huge difference in your gourmet cooking. For instance, mastering the art of sautéing can help you create quick and flavorful meals. Sautéing vegetables with garlic and olive oil can turn a simple side dish into something special. And if you want to impress your friends, learn how to poach an egg. It's not as hard as it sounds, and it can elevate dishes like salads or toast to a whole new level. Now, I want to touch on the idea of cooking in batches. When you make a big batch of something like soup or chili, you can freeze portions for later. This not only saves you time, but also ensures you have a gourmet meal ready to go on those busy days. Plus, you can experiment with different flavors and ingredients each time you make it. Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you all to have fun with your cooking. Don't stress about perfection. Cooking is all about experimenting and finding what works for you. If a dish doesn't turn out the way you expected, don't worry. Learn from it and try again. Every great chef started somewhere, and the kitchen is the perfect place to unleash your creativity. So there you have it, folks. Budget-friendly gourmet cooking is all about planning, using what you have, and being a little creative. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more tips and tricks, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What are your favorite budget-friendly gourmet dishes? Thanks for watching, and happy cooking!